Welcome to 5th grade book talks for December. Hello, 5th graders. It's Sarah, and I hope you are enjoying these book talks so far. I'm back again to tell you about 8 books for December. Janae doesn't mind not having friends. Actually, she kind of likes it. She wants to be invisible at school. Then Audrey comes to school. He has bright red hair and doesn't care about being awkward and loud, and he is determined to be Janae's friend. But there's also a lot of other stuff going on in this great book. Janae's brother has badly hurt himself playing basketball, and Janae knows she is responsible. There is also a community debate to change the name of their school from John Wayne Junior High to Sylvia Mendez Junior High, and Janae has to find her voice in all of this. Something to Say by Lisa Moore Ramey. I loved Saucy. It's basically the story of a girl and a pig. Becca is a quadruplet. She has 3 brothers and doesn't feel like she has anything special. Then Becca finds a teeny sick piglet in the bushes. She calls her Saucy and nourishes her back to health. The only problem is that Saucy is going to get big, really big, and Becca can only keep her as a pet for so long. And Saucy gets into a lot of trouble. I will tell you that this book has a happy ending, but a couple of tough things happen along the way. Saucy by Cynthia Kodahata. Muhammad Ali was one of the greatest boxers of all time. And more than being a great athlete, he was an activist and a political icon. But this book tells about his younger years, when he was known as Cassius Clay. Everyone loved Cassius, his family, his friends, and most of all, himself. Alternating between poetry and prose, you will learn about his younger years and what it was like to grow up in the segregated South. Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander. Ross is in 7th grade and has been diagnosed with a rare form of cancer in which a tumor is on his right eye. He is undergoing cancer treatment, dealing with his friends and family, and trying to survive middle school. This realistic book is heartbreaking, but it's also filled with humor. And sometimes you need humor to survive difficult times. Wink by Rob Howell. Clarice, who's a mouse, her brother, and a cat who ate their sister struggle to survive when they become unwillingly entangled in human affairs. You see, there is a mutiny on the ship where they live. Clarice and her brother are separated, and now Clarice must survive on a smaller boat with that horrible cat who ate her sister. Can Clarice ever be reunited with her brother? Will she even survive? I really loved this book. CLARICE the BRAVE by Lisa McMahon. Bee is 10 years old. Her parents got divorced about 2 years ago, but they still get along really well. And now her father is dating someone else and getting ready to marry him. Bee is also trying to figure out her life and is dealing with lots of changes. She has anxiety. She's getting a stepsister, and she has a secret that she really doesn't want anybody to find out. She has a lot of help, though, dealing with her issues. She does keep a list of things that will not change in her life. Read this awesome book if you want to find out. The List of Things That Will Not Change by Rebecca Steed. Effie moves in with her aunts that she doesn't even know after her mother dies. At first, she hates being there, but soon she starts to settle in and love them. Her aunts are a little strange, and eventually she finds out how strange they are. They are actually witches, and guess what? Effie learns she is also a witch. This is the start of a great graphic novel series, The Witches of Brooklyn by Sophie Escobasse. Lily decides to switch schools from an all-girls school to a public middle school after she just can't take a certain bully. She wants to reinvent herself as a popular kid and thinks she has it down to a science. You see, Lily loves science, but feels like she needs to ignore this side in order to be popular. But here's the problem. At her new school, the kids who she thinks are popular, the athletic kids, are looked down on, and the science kids are the popular bunch. What will she do? Click here by Anna Staniszewicki. All of these books are available to borrow from the Saratoga Springs Public Library, and most are available on ebook or audiobook. Happy reading, everybody!